What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We out here with another BTS reaction. This time we're checking out their on song Kinetic Manifesto. Now I was telling you guys in another reaction on the BTS that I did that I actually have some experience in marching band, like some really hardcore experience, even though I did it in high school. One of our band directors, he came from a HBCU, which is a historical black college university, and down there, you know, they don't play. You know, when it comes to practicing and you know, getting down everything as far as the movements and everything. I mean, we even had summer camps, right? We do 8 to 8 for like 2 weeks of nothing but just like hard physical exercise to prepare ourselves to be marching for maybe an hour and like 20 pounds of cotton while playing and marching and, you know, dancing, because, you know, we were getting down. So you guys are telling me that this will be a nice video since I had that experience. So let's go ahead and shut up and turn it up. And we got CC on, so with English lyrics. Out of Oregon. Okay, so first thing that I'm noticing right now is that sometimes, especially when it comes to choreography, obviously, well, sometimes they will, but they're not including like the actual snares in here. Right now, they're mostly focused on the marching aspect. When they all bounded arms, and they kind of did that little snake move, that's another normal thing that you would see when you're looking at when you're seeing like people with their drum cadence. You know, when people in a marching field, sometimes the people with the horns and the instruments will do their dance, and then the percussion will come forward and they'll do their dance. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to this choreography, it's almost as if BTS is coming forward and they're representing like the horn section. You know what I mean? And then you can see the transitions between the people who got the snares, the drumsticks. They're coming forward and they're doing their little thing. You see that happening all the time in marching bands and their drills and everything. But that snake move and everything, that was really cool, because like I said, you see that all the time when they do kind of like that transition, like a domino effect. Another thing I'm doing is that tempo. Of course, when you're marching, is super important. When they started marching to the beat, I was zeroing in, like really trying to pay attention to that, because that is 100% needs to be on point at all time. Nothing breaks synchronization faster than somebody marching off beat. So I love what they got going on here. BTS got really expressive moves, right? Because we think about marching band, we think about expressive. If you're sitting up there at the very high, like, you know, sitting in the stadium at the very top, right? When a band director makes his plans about what needs to be doing, he always tries to include big time body actions, right? Something that can be seen from a distance, because you got people seeing you from all around. And we can see that in their choreography, especially when it was kind of going on like this. And of course, we got the drum cadence in the background, which is nice because they are marching. And not only that, but some of the sound seems to be filled to kind of give you that sense of airiness, like there's a crowd that they're performing to, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we the crowd, but I mean like a live performance. So those are my first thoughts so far. Go back. Hold on. Oh, they do snares. Okay. You better sing it. Oh, okay. Y'all hear them horns? Okay. Yeah, that was pretty amazing. And one thing that I love is that how they, when we come to marching band, there's always a climax, right? So I like that they waited until towards the end to start bringing in all the instruments. There are certain times where in a marching band, when you're looking at performance, they will start with the percussion or they start with preliminary moves, and this can last quite a bit, sometimes more than half. You know what I mean? Because if you want the climax to be big, you don't want to bring everything all in at once. So their decision to wait and then bring in everything is pretty awesome. And like I said, throughout the entire video, we have big expressive movements. And not only that, but there's also drum majors. You know what I mean? So drum majors are usually kind of like the lead front when it comes to holding the tempo and doing like really, really wild, lavish dance moves. So, him jumping on top of them, they're really trying to manifest that essence of the marching band experience in this. And it's going to be kind of hard. This is definitely why I need to go take a lyrics at the end after watching BTS, because it's gonna be kind of hard to pay attention to the lyrics because they have so much information going on in the video to where it's almost impossible to kind of focus on both of them. So but that was amazing. I did enjoy that. So let's go check out some lyrics here and look at this. I actually found it. Oh, this is BTS performs on at Grand Central. So it looks like they've done it in several places. Well, I hope you guys don't get mad for me looking at that one. But let's go in and see some stuff. So this says Spotify has a storyline. So it looks like multiple people got different meanings. So for this band, the past 7 years have been tumultuous, running on their feet and losing balance part way. Regardless, BTS has learned balance and now stand ground wherever they may be, singing of their dedication to carry on their fated path. So this is Spotify's storyline, and this is pretty amazing, right? Running on their feet and losing balance part way. I'm glad that they decided to go marching band, use a marching band as a reference, because it is a lot of practice to be able to get that stuff down, because you got to be mindful of the entire group. You know, it's more thing. You can't necessarily be selfish. And I think that when it comes to a group singing, it can sometimes get easy getting selfish, becoming selfish. So you got to work with teamwork in mind. And if you don't, then you can possibly lose your balance, and that can cripple everything. I always thought that when it comes to groups, you know, the more people that you have in there, you know, the more difficult it's going to be to keep everybody together. So that's pretty awesome. Like I said, losing balance part way. And they learn their balance, which is also another thing, right? Because when you're doing marching band, there is a happy balance. You know, everything's not going to always be perfect. You're going to have to keep rehearsing until you get to that point to where it's performable, that happy balance. And then you got people who can't perform certain things. So you also got to take into factor that when you're scheduling out an entire performance, you got to take everybody's strengths and everybody's weaknesses and come and find that balance. So, and it says they now stand ground wherever they may be, singing of their dedication and carry on our fated path. So it's good. Like I said, this storyline Spotify is good. Is nice because it kind of gives you an idea and an insight into the troubles that they're having, and through their song how they're attempting to overcome that. Let's see. So okay. See, there's another storyline. Let's see. Boy with Love's original Korean title, a poem for small things, said this song describes BTS love and appreciation for the fans. So that's nice. It's always nice to show that appreciation. You know what I mean? BTS is a good group, but you know, I believe the groups is only as good as their fans. You know what I mean? Like they have to demand theirs that they want that we want to see them. So it's good that they show that appreciation all the time. Some groups, you know, only care about the money, so they do everything in the money, and that's going to generate them the most money, regardless if that's what their fans want to see or not. So that's good stuff for them to consistently show appreciation. Let me breathe. Now they have some character. Other different meanings and characters depending on what they're talking about. This one says, please do. It says it's a very formally polite style that was traditionally used when addressing a king or a queen and is now used only in historical dramas and religious texts. When it comes to breathe, the official translations and music video subtitles have these two lines as, where my pain lies, let me take a breath. Please let me breathe. Is not about pausing or one-time activity of breathing in and out. It is closer to a statement, a declaration that he is determined to exist where his pain lies, accepting the pain instead of being afraid of it and running away. So that's very interesting as well. When I was in marching band, our director, you know, he would have us do push-ups, we'd do sit-ups because we need to build that stamina. And a lot of us was like super here, you know, sitting here and complaining because it hurt. You know what I mean? And he said something. He said pain was weakness escaping the body. If you always run away from the pain, then you're never going to know how to deal with it. And a lot of people don't understand that you need to go through this pain in order to evolve. You know what I mean? So that's why I said when he's determined to exist where his pain lies instead of running away from it, because he knows it's going to help him grow. And he's accepting the pain instead of being afraid and running away from it. So that's very, very powerful stuff right there. And although it's easier said than done, because, you know, nobody likes to feel pain. You know what I mean? But once you learn how to overcome it, you become a better person. And now anything that lies in your way, you're going to know how to deal with it. So pretty amazing stuff, man. I knew you guys knew, and I knew that this was something I was going to be able to bond with, and I definitely like it. There is another song that we're going to go check out, not on this video, but the one, I forgot what the name of it was, but the one that you guys said that's more in tune with my jazz background. So that will probably be the next one that we'll go and check out. You guys let me know what y'all thought about this video down in the comments. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.